Hello, I'm here to teach you how to use a very important piece of equipment for the cultivation of anaerobic life forms. This is the Gasiing manifold. It can be used to prepare anaerobic media. It can flush anaerobic tubes such that the tubes become anoxic, and it can be used to pressurize tubes. To achieve this, we need to make use of one of three possible sources of gas. Here we have nitrogen, a combination of nitrogen and carbon dioxide, and a combination of carbon dioxide and hydrogen. They can be switched on like so. Once the flow of gas is activated, the gas will proceed through the flow meter and then to the oxysorb column. In the oxysorb column, spare oxygen is scavenged from the gas such that the final concentration is 5 parts per billion or less. This is absolutely necessary for certain organisms. So once the gas has been scrubbed of oxygen, it proceeds through to the three-way valve you see here. So currently it is in the off position. This is the gas position. And now it is in the vacuum position. Once the gas proceeds through the three-way valve, it reaches the series of parallel manifolds that you see here, each of which can be activated and run simultaneously. Okay? They can be run completely in parallel for any of the three purposes that I've mentioned previously. Hello, I'm going to show you how to prepare anaerobic media. So first, I prepare my media according to the protocol I'm using in a round-bottomed, long-necked flask. Okay? The long neck of the flask means that any media lost due to evaporation will be minimal. Once this has been done, I place my flask in a hot plate magnetic stirrer and set the temperature to 100 degrees. This will cause boiling to occur. Once it begins, I can activate my gas intake over here. The three-way valve is set to the gas position. And to open this valve very slightly. This causes nitrogen to flush into the system, and oxygen is also going to be removed during this period. This continues for approximately 20 to 30 minutes depending on your protocol, and when it has finished, the anaerobic media is ready to be dispensed. Yeah. Thank you very much. Enjoy. Hello. I'm going to show you the proper procedure for dispensing anaerobic media here on the bench using the Gasiing manifold. Okay. So as you can see, the Gasiing manifold is connected to a series of butyl rubber tubes. These in turn are connected to a cannula here. The cannula consists of a 5 ml glass syringe, which is also connected to a blunt end needle. It's angled here to 45 degrees so we can place it directly into our anaerobic tube. Once this has been done, we activate the gas supply to flush out the system. So here, we switch on the gas, release the valve, and this process continues for about 20 minutes or so. When the flushing has completed, we can transfer our anaerobic media into the tube and close it off, and that's it, finished. And remember kids, safety is fun, so don't break anything.
Go.
Hello. You'll recall from our previous video, when we dispensed anaerobic media, we ended up with something rather like this. An anaerobic tube with media at the bottom, but the headspace, which is the space between the media and the top of the tube, was occupied primarily by nitrogen. So for some species, such as Methanococcus myopollutus, this is inappropriate. We have to switch this gas with hydrogen and carbon dioxide. Okay? So to do this, we use the Gasiing manifold. Okay, we activate the gas supply, and you'll see here that we have a butyl rubber tube. We have to attach a hypodermic needle to the Lear-Look connector right here. Okay, observe. We also need to activate the vacuum pump over here. And we switch the three-way valve to the gas position. Okay? And we open this valve here. So now we're removing any residual oxygen that might have been left in the butyl tubing. Okay? So once this has been done, we're now ready to insert our needle into our sample. Okay? Like so. Okay. Now, we need to remove the gas, the residual gas remaining in the headspace, by switching to the vacuum position. The time spent in this position will vary depending on your protocol. Okay? And we repeat this process 3 times. Like so. Once we have finished repeating this process, we're ready to remove the needle from our sample. Okay. Don't worry if it's slightly bent. Now we have a very happy population of methanogens, and the headspace is occupied by hydrogen and carbon dioxide.
Go.
After inoculating an anaerobic tube with Methanococcus mariopollutus, we will have to pressurize this tube at 2 atmospheres with hydrogen and carbon dioxide. Okay, to do this, we use the Gasiing manifold. First, we activate the gas supply. And then we attach a hypodermic needle to our Lear-Look connector, like so. We switch the three-way valve to the gas position, and we switch on the final valve. Okay. And now we're ready to insert our needle into our anaerobic tube, like so. Okay. We will have to repeat this process as the headspace gas is consumed by the live culture. Okay. So thank you very much.